Yo, what's up? It's your boy Walter Emmanuel Jones, also known as Zach, the original Black Ranger. Hey!
Hi, it's Amy Jo Johnson, Kimberly Pink Power Ranger.
Hey, this is David Jost, the original Mighty Morphin Blue Power Ranger.
And you're watching the fan club.
And you're watching the fan club. Do you know what time it is?
It's time for the fan club. Let's go! Hey!
I can't do this on my own, cause you know things ain't always sweet when you out here in these streets. But my morpher when it morphed, I made a fake one.
I made a video a couple years ago talking about why I love Power Rangers, how I got into the brand, how we got into YouTubing, but a lot has changed. And today I wanted to talk about why Power Rangers. Out of all the things we could pursue, we have music, we have DJing in our lives, we have a lot of other things going on. Why do we continue to make Power Ranger videos? Now, the first answer is just super simple. It is the family and the camaraderie and this base out here. You guys are amazing talking to you, and you know what? Yes, there are always going to be a hater or two on any of my videos, but for the most part, I say 90% of the comments and people watching the videos are positive and are loving what we're doing, having a good time, and enjoying themselves. Of course, you're not going to please everybody, and I understand that in my life. And I think from being a wedding DJ and dealing with a lot of different people, it helps me navigate the internet. I don't take everything people say too seriously. I might just take that and turn it into a video and get people talking, because that's what this whole channel is about and why it was created. So I want to take you guys back. When I was a kid, I loved the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. The first episode actually debuted, I'm pretty sure a week or two after my birthday. I was so happy. I was 2 years old, and I remember the phenomenon. I remember watching it. I remember going out to Kmart when the toys just came out, and I wanted a Red Ranger, but all the Red Ranger, Blue Rangers, Megazords, everything was gone. The only boy Ranger that was left was the Black Ranger, and that was the first ever Ranger I had. I had Zach. It was so cool. And then the first VHS I ever had, we went to a pawn shop and they actually had some of the movies. Back in the day when pawn shops used to have new movies. Does anybody remember that? They had some type of deal, I don't know, with a direct connection from a distributor from the movies or whatever, but I swear that they used to get the same movies that were at Walmart in the package for half the price. So let's say that the Power Ranger movie, it was the Zach movie. It was It was the video. It was Happy Birthday, Zach. That's what it was called. That was the first movie I had at home. And then I remember having the toy and I was hooked. And I remember I really liked Power Rangers. And then what really just got me in was when JDF, Tommy Oliver, showed up. That changed everything. When he's throwing the Power Rangers out of the Megazord, it was just insane. From that moment, I wanted to be a Power Ranger. I remember having the movie as a kid and watching that over and over again. When that came out in 95, I was 3 or 4 at the time. Absolutely loved that thing, and I watched Power Rangers grow. I grew with Power Rangers, if you will. We got through the Zordon era, and I remember going with my mom to see the Turbo movie in theaters. I remember In Space and how freaking crazy that season was. Then by the time I was in 3rd grade, we had Lost Galaxy. You got into Lightspeed Rescue. Time Force was really just amazing. I think I was in the 5th grade when Time Force came out, and that was a bop. That was an amazing season for me. Then in the 6th grade, I remember Wild Force, and we had Forever Red. Then after that was the Disney era, and I started growing up, but I do remember watching those first few seasons on the Disney era, Ninja Storm and Dino Thunder, and I think I stopped watching after SPD. I remember watching SPD and a few episodes of Mystic Force. And then after that, I was in a high school. I was too cool for Power Rangers. quote unquote, tell you the truth. I wish I would just still have watched it, you know, just thought, oh no one's watching this, I would get made fun of or something. I wish I didn't care about that, but for some stupid reason back then I did. So I didn't really watch Power Rangers for a few years. Like I didn't catch Jungle Fury, Operation Overdrive. I didn't catch RPM until later on in life. And I'm so mad I didn't watch RPM because that looked like an amazing season at the time, but no one knew about it. It seemed like a cool concept, but it wasn't on anything. I mean, we could talk for days about how Disney had the opportunity to really make this the biggest it was ever going to be, and then they never even put it on Disney Channel. Like, everything could have changed if they pushed Power Rangers, but they kind of wanted to separate Power Rangers from everything else. And then we get into the next era, the Neo Saban era. It wasn't too long after I stopped watching Power Rangers where 5, 6, 7 years later, I got back into the brand. However, I will say that I felt disconnected when I watched the Neo Saban era. Like, I liked the first, I liked Samurai, but I didn't feel like they tried to modernize Power Rangers. They were just doing everything from back in the day. And yes, I saw what they were trying to do, but it was a whole new era with all new technology, all new generations of kids that want different things. I mean, great example, right? Teen Titans from 03, that was a great show, and then they come out with Teen Titans Go, and the fans our age hate it. But that show is way bigger and has made way more money than Teen Titans ever did back in the early 2000s. Teen Titan Go is a cash cow, right? They went with what the young kids like. We never changed anything. I'm not saying you make Power Rangers like Teen Titans Go at all, but they went with the times, they changed. And for some reason, I just felt disconnected with the Neo Saban era. I remember when we started the fan club up, I think Ninja Steel was out at the time, something like that. It was about 2017. The movie was out, and I remember watching Ninja Steel, and I just couldn't get into it. I don't know what it was, but I know now it was like the writing, but at the time, I was like, dude, I want to get into this show, but I just can't. I tried to watch the episodes. Me and my son watched them. He was like 6 or 7 at the time. Perfect audience for Power Rangers, you would think, right? A 6-year-old, 7-year-old. No, we didn't really like it. And then it was when Hasbro took over that everything shifted and changed for me. I saw the potential in Power Rangers again. I saw something that was reminiscent of what I remember as a kid, but was trying to do different things, change it up, and that is what it is about. Now, after I got into Beast Morphers, I'll tell you the truth, Beast Morphers in my mind is like a good 7.5 on like a scale. It is a very quality season, and maybe you could skew it to an 8 if you wanted to, right? But this season compared to Ninja Steel was so night and day that it made seem like Beast Morphers was way better than what it was. Like, you ever hear the saying, like, a 7 is a 10 standing next to a 3, right? Meaning when you put something, a little above average out after something pretty bad, it's going to look far more superior. Because once Dino Fury came out, that was even better. And I give Dino Fury an 8 or a 9 and put Beast Morphers, at a 7 or an 8 right under it because it was quality, it was good. There were still hints and touches of the Neo Saban era though. I believe that Beast Morphers was going to be the season no matter if it was Saban or Hasbro. Hasbro probably changed up a few things to get it the way they wanted it, but for the most part, you could still feel that Saban vibe for that season. Now, Dino Fury, they threw a lot of things out the window. Yes, there were still comedy duo scenes. There was still some filler here or there, but I really liked how all the episodes kind of went into the next one in a way, like not every episode, but there was a lot of things that carried on. Now, I hear it's going to be even more like that with Cosmic Fury, but Dino Fury was one of the first seasons that I remember watching with Power Rangers that you couldn't watch it all out of order. it would be really hard and you wouldn't know what's going on, or you would miss plot lines if you watched it all out of order. I'm hoping we continue something like that. For years, Power Rangers was just like basically a giant toy commercial, and there wasn't a lot of plot going on from episode to episode. Hasbro's changing that and making and pushing a good product, and that is how I got back into this, all right? When we got into the fan club 6 years ago, we were doing a little bit of everything, guys, and you can go to our past videos. We're covering everything from sports to music, pop culture. We were trying to find our wave, see what fit us. And it seemed like whenever I did Power Ranger videos, I had way more engagement, interaction with the fans, and the views were just way higher. And you could tell that I was more passionate about it, I was more knowledgeable, and I actually cared, right? There are certain things where you can tell if they actually are in the brand, know their thing. I've watched so much Power Rangers that I know a good amount, but also I'm willing to learn. I don't know everything. I'm learning all the time with you guys. I'm like, kill me in the comments, tell me if I'm wrong, and then some fans are like, actually, it's this way. So I'm always learning and listening with Power Rangers, but I'm an old school 90s fan who grew with the brand. Like, I wasn't super old when this came out, so like at first I was just 2, and then by the time we push Ninja Storm out, what am I, good 12, 13? Like, yeah, it's pretty crazy how the world works, and Power Rangers has continued to grow. Now, when the fan club first came out, we were trying different things. Power Rangers just hit, though. It seemed like it was my thing and something that I could talk about, and I loved watching all of the other Power Rangers YouTubers, from like your MMPR Toys to Este. And I remember my first year or two, I remember Este like messaged me or messaged each other, and he like gave me some props, like, keep pushing, bro. I was like, dude, this is awesome. I'm just gonna keep working, doing my thing. And now we've created our own little platform for Power Rangers and more. And with Power Rangers going on a hiatus, or possible hiatus next year, I should say, we are gonna have to cover more and do a bunch of different things, but just know, Power Rangers is always going to be here. We're always going to talk about it. You guys are the fam. And these are fun videos where I like to tell you guys how this started. Why Power Rangers? Well, one, I grew up with it. It was one of my favorite shows. Okay, I just kind of told you all about that. 2, it just seems right. I'm passionate about it. It's something that I'm knowledgeable about. It just seems like a job that fits me, man. I'm a radio DJ. We're charismatic. We can talk for a while. We can get people going, and we're giving you energy. We're having some fun. And also, the number one thing is the fans. If I didn't wake up every day and see all of these amazing comments and all these people responding to the videos in a good way, I wouldn't be doing this. It is because of you guys we are able to actually have fun, make a platform, and feed my family with this. Like, I pay my bills with this. So even if Power Rangers is going on a hiatus for a year or two, we're gonna move around, continue to be part of the fan club family, because we will continue to make content, and we're just gonna move in different ways. Like, I love the Power Rangers, meaning that you probably like the Power Rangers or love it watching my videos, right? I'm gonna find some things that are similar, like Super Sentai, Kamen Rider. We're gonna talk about those. We're gonna talk about Avatar: The Last Airbender. I know a lot of people that grew up watching Power Rangers. A few years later, when they're older, they started watching Avatar. That's a good one. The Ninja Turtles. I love Digimon. We might talk a little about that. Like, we're gonna keep you guys interested. I absolutely love the fans out there, and I get a lot of people asking me all the time, why Power Rangers? Well, this is why, man. It's because it's something we're passionate about. We grew up on it. We've got the fans. We're knowledgeable. We're having a good time. This just fits. It's the right fit. We love being here. Now that I kind of told you that, we're gonna make another video, and I just realized that this is actually the 6th-year anniversary of the fan club. Holy crap, man, we're gonna talk about that, but we love you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch these videos. You are the real MVPs, and we will see you next time, Rangers. Peace. I want to give a special shout out to the Gold Ranger members, Anime King Nick, Chaos Draco, the Arctic Operator, Dig Wyron, Tim Rage, Roderick Hare, Miguel Ortiz, Let's Talk Sports, Papillon Oger, Roderick Ham, Jason Marazes, Willie Maloney, Louis Cairns, and Salima Ramirez. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. If you want a video shout out like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member today. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this content, you know what to do. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. You can also become a member. Please join the fan club support team right now. We have a Blue Ranger power-up and a Gold Ranger power-up. This is an awesome way to talk with the fans. Join a fan club official chat group. You can also be featured in our videos. At the end of the videos, I will shout you out. That's if you get the Gold Ranger power-up membership. Go check it out. Go support the fan club. We love you guys, and thanks for watching. Peace.
Hi, we're Bulk and Skull. We have been requested by the fan club to say something funny.